Are you guys ready for being locked up in jail? And that's the stream, everybody. Thank you all for coming. I hope you all have enjoyed. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Rule number one of being an entertainer is it doesn't matter how dumb a joke is if you can make yourself laugh, by golly, you've got enough fuel to keep this train going forever. But anyway, welcome to Chrono Trigger, that game that I'm only legally allowed to play maybe once a week if my schedule allows for it. What were we doing? It's been a week since we last played. Let me check my inventory to make sure I'm not a big dum-dum who's using all the wrong weapons. I don't think that we're going to have any problems, but the one problem we are going to have is that I truly hope that someone shows up very soon because I want to do a thing and I'm trying to stall for time. But I do not believe that there shall be any problems. Bestiary. I was gonna do a fun thing, so I guess for people at home, there's actually two different ways this sequence can play out. You can make a genuine decision here of how you want this sequence to play out. And it's one of the few little sneaky secrets a lot of people don't know about. You see, you can do the obvious thing and break out. And that's the main method. Or, instead of busting out of this jail cell, you can decide to wait. It takes a few minutes of just waiting in your cell as you wait for Chrono's execution. And I don't know which one to pick. You know what? I think I'll show off what happens at the beginning of the other one, but commit to breaking out. Because there's a big problem if you pick, like, I can drink this, full heal. There's a big window out here. Also, another small thing. Huh? What was that? There's another small thing. Depending on... Yeah, right there. Depending on how many not guilty verdicts you got, you'll actually get more treasure chests in a room coming up ahead. I don't know if it's that one or whatnot, but it's a direct correlation to how well you did. So your mom saying, "You be good today," does actually have benefits aside from getting a different cutscene depending on what happens. But yeah, this is this ending. I hope you all enjoy. Hope this game has an easy method of restarting. This is not Paper Mario, indeed. Every Thursday I do my side project. That's in the schedule. I'm getting executed. Of course it's not Paper Mario. I do Paper Mario 3 times a day, and then Chrono Trigger once a day, and then I do whatever I want on Saturdays, whatever, people. Also, I'm about to be executed. What, do you not like Chrono Trigger, my son? You want to come in here to support me only when I have what you need, huh? You want to see Chrono Trigger? I'm about to die on camera. This is a cutscene a lot of people haven't seen before. Is that you can just actively just sit in your cell waiting to die? Alright, that's fair. Who doesn't love Chrono Trigger, though? This game's iconic. This game's a masterpiece. It's a masterclass of artwork and beauty. It's Kefka over there. He's apparently clipping through the cell. You're just gonna leave that man there? Are you serious right now? And your sentence will be dispensed by guillotine. Oh boy. A classic. Have any last words? We're actually a silent protagonist, so we're gonna sit here for all eternity. What? She has a gun! The Zonker 38. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, better not stick around. So, the difference in the decision that we've decided to make is if we decide to wait for the, if we decide to wait for the execution, if you'll notice, all of the guards, at least most of them, are unconscious or already defeated, meaning Luca has stolen our XP, the bitch. So we're gonna restart the game now, and we're gonna do the other method. But on top of the fact that, just try to refresh. Okay. Alright, my thumb. Because if there's an actual problem with the stream, I need to fix that. But, alright. If the audio is chunky, I had that problem a lot. You have to just refresh the stream a few times. Pipe down, you. Pipe down, you. Oh, it's just Twitch being dumb then. How many times do I have to tell you that filthy? If you won't quiet down, I'll quiet him down. Come here, boy. Alright then. Well, I hope you get that all fixed out there, my thun. But anyway, this is the other route. This is what you're, most people have seen. What you get for not doing what you're told. Blam. For some reason, they did not disarm Chrono when he went to jail. They left him his weapons. But there is actually a sneaky little secret I'm not really going to be able to show off because of what I did in the first episode that I never actually was able to bring up. If you can get far enough in the game by being a comedically low level, by running away or avoiding every single fight you possibly can, there is a little secret you can do once you get past... I'll say it when we get there, but you need to be level 9 or lower with, I think... It might be just Chrono, but I think it's most of the party. And one of the methods that's used for skipping that much experience is doing the Luca route. Because if you let Luca break you out of jail, that skips fights, so you get less XP. We did so many fights episode 1 just to be able to show off the content, a bunch of Gato fights. I'm not going to be able to be a low enough level, but it's a very minor secret. I can just say it and someone could, look it up. But it's a very minor thing, we're not missing much. But you need to be a noticeably under-leveled full party. And the game's still beatable like that, totally. This game's actually pretty well off. But you pretty much need to, if a fight is even potentially skippable, you need to skip it. Because if you do too many fights, you will need to start intentionally killing off party members because they don't get XP if they're dead. You know? So, at a certain point, you need to start leaving Chrono for dead for as long as possible. That's one of the benefits of Luca breaking us out. And welcome to the Dungeon of No Audio. Hope you enjoy. So what you can do is you can sneak up behind these guards and get them in the back, which is just an insta-kill. Or you can just actually fight them for XP, which is probably what I'm gonna do, because that's more interesting. Yeah, this is the room, by the way. Wait, no. The amount of ethers in a certain room is dependent entirely on how many not guilty verdicts you get. Oh god, what the hell is this guy? Oh. How do you know? I've killed everyone who's seen me. Gowler. I mean, it makes sense. A gow is, I think that's how that's pronounced. I've never actually heard the term gow really, spoken aloud. But a gowl is, I believe, a boat's prison or an ocean prison? I know it is a term for a cell and prison thing. But I don't know specifically what it is. Something to be interested about. Also, this is a fight, but if you're so good at this game and can perfectly line it up, you can walk between them. Me being a completionist will not. They're another good example of an enemy to show off more tutorials. Watch me hit this dude. I did 3 damage. And then I believe he counterattacked. But if you wait for them to put their shield to the side to attack you, doing their animations, you can do damage. Because there's sentries hiding behind a massive shield. If you wait for them to put their shield to the side, you can actually do damage to them. So that's another tutorial, at least baby one, not directly said to you, but it's meant to show you how it works mechanically. Is that enemies, depending on what animation they're doing, can tell you how they behave in the fight. That dude was nearly immune to damage, depending on what animation chunk he was on. Good to keep in mind for the future. That's a skeleton. Why did they leave him in jail and not clean up his body? That is now a very alive skeleton. He's now a very alive and pissed off skeleton. Well, now you guys have learned the intricacies of skeletons. Fantastic. Look at me trying to actually show off all the neat little content in this game. And see what this game... Because remember, this game was one of the... Oh, there he is. Okay. This game was one of the first, you know? This game was an OG. This game's a classic. A lot of the systems this game implemented back in the olden days were used to make other games better. Or at the very least, this game maybe took systems that other games used and polished them to a shine. And I mean, of course, it's an older game, so there will be some smaller things like, the characters aren't as fleshed out as they could be, or simple stuff like animations or whatnot. The simple stuff like that, which is more of like a space thing. But you know what I mean. Can I just kill him? Yeah. I mean, I'll take the 12 damage. Like, that's just XP. Chrono Trigger is a classic, baby. This is one of the most important games ever made. Now I get to butcher more completely innocent guards. And I guess I should actually say this for people who also don't know, because we didn't actually get to show it off, thanks to what the chat had decided I do, is that if you actually do get a non-guilty verdict, you are sentenced to be held for 3 days as like, hey, you know, you still did something wrong, but you're still a good person. So they hold you in captivity for 3 days. But when you get back to the area where the Chancellor is like, oh, this scumfuck bastard's gonna be killed, he just lies to the jailer and everyone inside saying, oh, you know, he's gonna be executed. And everyone's like, wait, wasn't he not? And he's like, nah, yeah, they're gonna die. This room did not have this in here before. And again, 2 days passed really goddamn fast, so alright, I guess it checks out. Do you guys get closer together? Not like that, though. Do you guys, like, get closer together? Oh, thanks. Shit! This is what I get for trying to be a cool boy. You actually didn't, because all it did was pause the game. It's still annoying, but that's all it did. Because this is what we like to call a fun situation, where if I do anything wrong, the game pauses. That's very annoying. Hello! Free him from the guillotine? This motherfucker was here for 3 days straight. He was here in 3 days when Luca busted us out. He hasn't eaten, and he hasn't gotten his head lopped off. This man's the juggernaut and doesn't die. I don't think I want to free him and unleash him on society, but I'm gonna do it anyway because society backstabbed me and society joke. There you go. The invincible man is free. Fritz, father runs the market in Truce. Stop by if you're ever in the area. Neat. I'm pretty sure you're a wanted man and they will hunt you and your father down, but okay. Maybe they just forgot he exists. Maybe they just forgot that, you know, he was in that guillotine, considering the fact that he was there for 3 straight days, just underneath the guillotine, like tied up, and just no one interacted with him. Maybe they just forgot he was there, or at least why he was there. Maybe he'll be fine. Maybe. Also, hi, Sayo. I did see you there. I'm just making a big dumb joke. Fritz is also apparently invincible, though, because, man, he'd be languishing away if he hadn't eaten for so long. And I mean, it's livable. You can survive, you know, not eating for 3 days. It's not fun, but you can. But more importantly, are you okay? Oh, he's not okay. He is very not okay. Oh, like noticeably not okay. But, the fact that he was in that guillotine situation for so long that the jailers and everyone forgot that he was there is very telling to how truly unstoppable this man is. Also, hello, Sayo. Welcome to the tutorial fight of how shields work. I hope you took notes, because that will be on the test. Assuming you know what a shield is. That was that entire enemy. Why would I need to close this? Okay. I guess. There it is. There's a big old hole in the wall. You know, people should probably be, like, concerned about the fact that there's just some weird-ass hole in the wall that very clearly leads to enough jagged bricks to be able to descend. This is a noticeable problem. And then there's a hole in this room, too. Why do they keep being allowed to get away with this? That's where I was kept before. I got a sword. Who's keeping swords in here? Yeah, also, when I was arrested and kept in my jail cell, they did not disarm Chrono. So he was just in jail, allowed to keep all of his armor and the steel saber he keeps on his person. They just didn't take it from him. They feared the power that this man has, and if they tried to take it from him, he would unleash his fury. Similar state to that man right there. He was allowed to keep not only his sword, but a chest to contain the sword within. I already fought them. They don't get to be fought again. Hello. Howdy. Small detail, but the color of the sword Chrono is holding actually does change depending on the weapon that he has. Yeah, it's a nice jail. I'd recommend it. Good vacation place for family and friends. Good stay for the kids. Hey, how's it going? Huh. And he's gone. And he's back. I found Luca. She is apparently 3 days early. There's a save point behind the chair now. He's unconscious. I'm stealing from him. Why does this man need 5 high potions? Let me just... How many high potions do we have? Or mid potions, and we have 8. A classified document has been left lying on the floor. Read it? Oh, of course, we've got to break in more laws. We broke out, kidnapped the princess, and now reading, we've assaulted and murdered many men. Dragon tank design specifications. Attention. Warden of the Guardian Castle prisons. Head of the tank is equipped with the capacity to repair damage done to the body. An ingenious marvel of engineering. The head has also been enhanced with the shield to prevent damage by lightning and fire, leaving it vulnerable only to attacks with weapons such as sword and pistols. In short, the tank should be effectively invincible, provided no crazed lunatic gets the bright idea to run up and try to hack away at its head with a sword. Or, the much more logical thing that they don't seem to consider is a dude with a gun just shooting at it. Why do they think the only valid counter to the dragon tank is a dude being a dumb piece of shit and stabbing it with a sword, instead of the person who, for some reason, only one person in the world is allowed to have, which is a gun? Why is it that this is one of those worlds where guns and swords are equally effective? And considering the fact that Luca has absolutely no reason to use her gun, like, offensively, and it doesn't scale very well, swords are better than guns, just wholesale. For the most part, at least. Also, hello. You guys really thought we weren't going to be doing this immediately afterwards? It's obvious. How did they get that thing up here? Man, that man's got some hops. So you need to kill the head. The head repairs the damage. They have pretty simple stuff. Hey, that was a crit shot. See, it only did 88 damage. I think that heal is also a counter. So me using Cyclone isn't even too effective right now. Yeah, it must be a counter. So I would assume if you hit anything that's not the head, he counters with a heal. Also, he can do that. That's a fun surprise. Did you guys like that fun surprise? I think Chrono's dead. Nah, he's living. That was a pretty good surprise, guys, right? Do we have a fun time? Also, Chrono's about to die. Not the body! Why does it not have memory of where I attacked last? That's another small thing this game could do. This game doesn't have a cursor memory. To where it remembers where you last put your cursor to either attack or to heal. Like right there, I had to swap off of Luca over to Chrono. It's a bunch of minor stuff like that, but like, man, I wish it had that. I never really noticed that in my previous playthroughs, because it's such a small thing that, like, once you get used to it, you can play around it, but cursor memory is just such a nice feature that, like, all games should have. I mean, come on, man. It's a convenience of life thing. Don't people like having their game be convenient? Also, that is a dead head. Also, you couldn't tell it's the body doing the missile attack and the wheel doing the charge attack. It's kind of obvious. As you can see on the top, wheels storing energy for charge. So it actually takes the wheels 2 turns to do that. At minimum. Dude, he's got a laser beam chest. Nice. Wish I had a laser beam chest. Is that like a counterattack or something? Nah, it's dead is what it is. At what point does it actually be considered to have been killed? Because it is a tank. I would assume it's when you do that. Oh yeah, no, that clears it up. Thanks, Chrono. Why are they trying to repair it right now? Well, I mean, if you don't mind. This seems very dangerous. I am very much so enjoying the moment, if you couldn't tell. Chrono has learned a new tech, which actually is one of the minor things that I'm definitely not going to be able to remember all of them, but they retranslated some of the skills from the SNES version again, because some of them were kind of off, like Wind Slash. this used to just be called slash, despite the fact that it does wind damage. You can tell with like the little element symbol, or at least it does some kind of damage. I think that might actually be light damage, I'm not sure. It's some kind of elemental damage. You can see because there's a little star symbol, like looking thing next to the text. Fire whirl, big fire symbol. Kind of obvious it does an element. But in the original SNES version, it was just called slash. So it was a little, like, it's clearly not elementally charged in some capacity via the name. And there are some more obvious cases later on down the line. Hey guys, I'm not doing anything. Look what we can do. You can just do this. Because hilariously enough, despite the fact these dudes are trying to stop us, you never actually fight these soldier dudes as an enemy. You fight, like, the knights, but not, like, the weird suited-up soldier dudes. You never fight them. They are not an enemy in the game. Also, howdy, Marl. Yeah, this seems very familiar. How did you get here? Your duties come before your whims. You are a princess before all else. No, I'm not. I'm a person first and a princess second. All these little excursions of yours outside the castle seem to be having a bad influence on you. It's not influence, it's common sense. Nadia, I can't live in this stupid castle anymore. I'm leaving. Well, she's just wearing her outside clothes underneath all that? Oh, we're going on an adventure. Oh, this is a problem. Oh, Nadia. Why did we run right? There's no... We should have run left. Well, now we're in this situation. And again, ruining all tension by running right at them. We're in this situation again. Oh, that seems convenient. Gate time. Come on. Come on, we have no idea where this will take us. We might not even be able to get back. Who cares? Anything's better than here. This is totally irrational, you know. She has a totally valid point. Can you imagine if we jump through this time portal and it's right in the middle of a volcano? Just active one right now, mid-eruption. Oh, well, bye, guys. That's the end of the game, everybody. It could even be the alternative. Right smack dab middle of the ocean. Have fun. Now, not my problem anymore. It could be any of other fun such things. It could be on the top of a mountain, but more so at a sheer cliff face kind of version. Who knows where this could take us? Okay. We're going through anyway. Who knows what's gonna happen? Oh boy, here we go. Bye-bye. See you later, dickhead. This does not bode well. No. Almost looks like we're in another world. Well now. A curious crest is engraved here, and a mysterious force seals it shut. Huh. Okay. Oh! Okay then. Here, let me heal up the team now that we actually have the lady. Oh, you can't actually use oral in combat, I guess. So deal with it, or out of combat, I mean. So deal with it. Also, this bodes immensely well, considering the fact that we're let's say in a good spot conceptually. Music's boding well. Beyond the ruins. Alright. Trandome. Any cash? Yeah. Stuff real. Never seen money like this before. Oh, it's a shop. Alright, yeah, that's fair. Pocket gun. Alright. Just solid armor. Sure. And solid armor. Alright, fantastic. Better gun, better armor, and then better armor. Because wow, did Marl need it. I just straight out doubled her armor in one shopping trip. Fantastic. If I just keep saving up money, someday it'll come in handy. That's what I tell myself anyway. There should still be food in Aris Dome, to the northeast, if you can get through Site 16 alive. The specters that haunt the place can't be harmed by weapons like guns or blades. Truce? Never heard of a dome by that name. This is the Tran Dome. If you're looking for food, you won't find any here. Kingdom? Chancellor? Has the hunger driven you mad? This is an Enertron. You get a full night's sleep in a few seconds, but it won't do a thing for your hunger. Oh, I love the Enertron, alright. HP MP restored. But you're still just as hungry as before. Also, we have our mystery crest door that changes the music. And we have visited the Tran Dome. So how are you guys enjoying wherever we are? Very reassuring. We were in the Bangor Dome, and we have Site 16. Well, only way to go. Please do not pick fights with the rats. Please do not pick fights with the big pissed off octopi heads and plants. They are not nice. They do not want your friendship. Oh, the plant's a healer, isn't it? Oh, that's gonna be fun. Well, luckily I can just kind of ignore it, because enemies this early on in the game can just be raw DPS checked. Also, the healing he even does is nearly irrelevant. I was like, oh man, watch out, he's healed like 30 HP. And I do, what, like 20 damage a hit? Unless it's Chrono, in which case he does like 90. Yeah, 69 on that guy. Nice. Easy game. And no more double techs, unfortunately. But yeah, don't fuck with the rats, because they actually aren't even fights, they just steal your shit. Either your money or your, like, tonics or something. They're just assholes. Not even fights. You cannot fight them. Also, I got a ring. I want to see what it does. Boost attack and defense, but you can't control the wearer. Oh, it's one of these! Oh, well, I've gotta try it. I have to try it out. Oh, you know what? I'll fight the big magma. The big magma holes. Oh, he's doing it right now, sure. They're literally called craters. Get him, Chrono. So it ups attack and defense, but he's just gonna basic attack a buttload. That's what I want him doing anyway, sure, like... Also, his skin, I think, turned a bright cherry red, which is concerning. What's in this ring again? They stole a potion. Silver sword. Yikes. Oh, the plants can move. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, he's red. Look at him. It's actually not that bad this early on. It lets him do more damage, and it just makes him frame 1 automatically attack. Both are things I want him doing anyway. All right. Yeah, we got a game plan. He's doing like 40 more damage to anything he happens to hit. All right, that's a game plan. The only thing I'm losing out on is Fire Whirl and Aura Whirl, but that's still manageable. I can't use Aura Whirl outside of combat anyway, and Fire Whirl is okay. I mean, I just haven't really shown off Slash, but Slash is the same exact kind of thing as Luca's Flame Toss, where it's a line ability and hits any enemies that are in between you and the target. Very similar thing, you know. Also, we have new weapons. Already got one of those swords. More than doubled her strength. Went from 9 to 20. If you couldn't tell, the first turn of combat seems to go way faster. Like Chrono, frame 1 nearly immediately gets his turn. Turn 1 is just concretely faster than most follow-up turns. Although all like the follow-up turns are normal speed of where your speed should be, but that first turn will be really fast every time. Being molested by a bunch of octopodes. Classy. As always. Hypno Wave! That's another one of those moves that you don't really see people using too often. It's the status ailment move. Puts all enemies to sleep. And it's one of those things that if you know what fight it's good on, it's amazing. Every other fight, not so much. I can count the amount of times I've used that on one hand. Yeah, it's one of those. Fuck you, Crater. They're just not allowed to attack. You have a very large propensity for dying turn 1. Am I gonna one-round them? Yeah, I one-rounded them. They didn't even get a turn. I'll take 75 XP and 5 TP, Freelo style. Hell yeah, son. You son of a bitch. Oh, my potions! Oh, we get this tutorial? Alright, here's a fun enemy. I believe these are the specters the game talked about. They're called shadows. If you notice, I can't hurt them. But if I use fire, it instantly kills them. So just like the tutorial man had said, these are the specters of the Site 16, I believe it's called. So they're immune to most physical attacks. You need to hit them with something that's elementally charged. Like, for example, a flamethrower. Very good at killing things that cannot be stab-gooded. Very easy to be do. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. I'm gonna run right through it. I don't know what I expected. I'm gonna kick its ass and blow all those legs. Oh, this is weird. Oh god, it's looking at me. I don't like this. Oh, I really don't like that. What the fuck? Tendrils, my favorite. Thank you. And we got another fight. We're not even done. Now, those are the kind of fights you like to see. Just a one ability, whole fight's done. Is there any reason to not? Oh my. I guess fighting big purple boy, red boy, whatever colorization you want to throw towards him was the correct way to go, as all the other ways involved a bunch of liquid ghosts. Liquid ghost is just as bad, if not worse, than normal ghost, and is not allowed. Also illegal. Now that I think about it, I don't think there's any way of inflicting Berserk. Because you can equip the Berserk ring to become Berserk, like you can Berserk yourself, but like, I don't think there are any enemies nor like status elements that apply Berserk, you know? It's just not something that ever does happen. Welcome to the Aris Dome, or Aris. Probably Aris. Who are you? Oh, you there. Where have you come from? You just came from the other side of the ruins to the west. What did you say? Hey, we got people who crossed the ruins. What? Are you serious? So there are strong people. There are people strong enough to fight those mutants. Daddy's gonna be back with some food soon. My husband left for the food storage facility down below. We haven't seen him since. Come on, let me through. I want to talk to the person down here. There we go. There's something odd about you. Did you really come from the dome to the west? All right. Well, not where it really matters. Pardon me. I didn't even tell you my name. I'm Dome, a descendant of the former director of this information center, in days when it was still one. This dome substructure holds a supercomputer and a food storage facility. But the robot guards are still active and will not let us through. Ironic, isn't it? We starve right atop our own food stores. Chrono Dome and an old abandoned factory site lie to the east. We can't get near them, though. Places are filled with robots running berserk. You can reach the continent to the south through the sewers, but I wouldn't advise it. That's where Death Peak sits, source of all this devastation. And besides, even someone as strong as you would never stand a chance against the mutants that live down in those sewers. Old man living in a dome we built near Death Peak said he wanted to monitor it. Talk about crackpots. Go with the crest, push it, pull it, bash it, the thing won't budge. You a shop? You have money? Yeah. Sure says money? Well, here's what I have. Got any loot, lady? Got any new loot, though? Also never equipped for Chrono. So, Sayo, if you're still loitering around, have you played Chrono Trigger before? You seen this game? How versed are you in the lore? HP and MP restored, but you're still just as hungry as before. So we're suddenly starting to, like, iron out the team. Like, we're starting to get some a little bit more consistency. We're glad to go below. Of course! We made many attempts ourselves, but they always met with failure. Well, there's no way of knowing what'll happen unless we try, right? Nice to see such spirited young people for a change. Careful then. Come back alive. Console controls the door lock, but we need a password to get through. Okay, there's not even a bridge to the door now, is there? I guess if by door lock you mean bridge lock, then yeah, okay, yeah, sure. Oh, this is a cool perspective thing. Ah, man, the magic of limitations. This is just cool seeming. There's a fog-based filter making you know this shit's all gross. It appears to be a decorative statue. No attached to it. Warning, anyone approaching the food stocks is subject to attack. Oh, boss time! Initiating command sequence. Full-on boss. We went from boss to boss. We had like a baby 2-room dungeon. Oh no! No, Chrono! Oh no, Chrono! Don't do no, Chrono! Shit! He's gonna keep attacking the boss, and the boss has a counterattack if both of its bits are alive. Chrono, no, please! He's gonna get us killed. I forgot about his fucking berserk ring. No! Chrono, no! Stop it! Oh! Just... alright, let's try to run it back. But with only these two. I revived Chrono when they're dead, so that way he can actually do his damage. Chrono's gonna get us killed, and he did! I'm so proud of him. You love seeing your son go far. What a good lad. Luckily, Aura is a frankly ridiculous capacity for healing this early on. It is a potent heal. It's like 70 HP, something disgusting. So the Amplifier. It has a counterattack if there's one of them, but it's not as strong. It's the Amplifier counter. Now they're just doing it as a base attack, okay. I need heal or else I'm gonna die. Just like that. Alright, well, Chrono's coming back now. Time to hope for the best. Because I only have one more, Athenian water. Hope for the best. Oh, Chrono, he's a genius. He attacked the right thing. Keep frame one-ing him. 5. 4. 3. That's a crit. 2. 1. 0. Please die! Breakdown. Oh! Yes! It was about to resummon the bits. That's all the countdown was. It was gonna respawn the bits. But Chrono would have kept attacking the boss, which would have gotten him killed again. Well, I guess Marl just doesn't get any of that XP. Oh, and this is one of the really nice games that, makes it so when you're dead and you come back with 1 HP. Not bad. I need to get me some more Athenian water, but not bad. That's doable. That was a comedically bad fight, but also went really well because his little ring makes him auto-protect and auto-berserk, and he just did buttloads of damage. He was doing like 100 per attack, than 180 on a crit? Luca was doing like 35. Yuck, something reeks. Everything's completely rotten. Refrigeration must have failed. And Chrono, look! He's not breathing. He must have died down here. But he made it. He made it past the Guardian. There's something in his hand. What do you suppose this is? Looks like some kind of seed. Seed. Could it even grow in a place like this? Note is written on a soiled scrap of paper. That rat is more than a statue. It knows the secret of this dome. Catch it. Okay. I mean, if you say so. There it is. You gotta take your corners tight, but you are just barely faster than him. He knows the correct way to go, so just directly follow him. I'll tell you everything, Squeak. Press and hold the L and R button, then press A to activate the switch. If you go and change the control screen around later, you have to figure it out on your own, Squeak. Yeah. I don't know how well this will work with my control scheme. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do a little something. Which is, excuse me real fast. Oh, I think I'm a little bit dumb. Let me try again real fast, and then see if it works. No, okay, it doesn't. Oh, there it goes again! Darn! This is a big dumb joke, is that all I'm doing is rebinding L and R to be the same button. I'll just do it on screen, who gives a damn? Because emulators typically can't handle that many inputs, you know? Simple stuff. It's the only way I could capture DS footage, though. You bet I got every copy of Chrono Trigger except for the one on Steam. But DS one have the most new content. Forest dome substructure. Hey, you gotta bind both your buttons to the same thing. It's quite annoying. Actually, I'm gonna do this. This one's actually a pretty interesting fight. The rats are actually involved in this fight. Attacking detected motion source. So that's a neat little thing, is that this is the exterminator. It attacks whatever's moving, which, if you actually just wait, is the rats. He will actually kill the rats before your party because they're moving. It's a nice little thing, but unfortunately Chrono's berserked, so, you know... Berserk playthrough when... I could actually see that'd probably be possible. It wouldn't be good, because in like a lot of games, it probably doesn't scale too well, but it's doable. Because spells are ridiculous in this game. Like, once your techniques start getting to the real big boy echelons, then you can do some shit. This is a bug. It's a bug. Yeah. Alright, I mean, if you say so, I mean, you're not wrong, but I mean, come on, bro, I think you could have come up with something a little bit better than this. Oh, what is this? I gotta kick this thing's ass. I want to show off all the new enemies. Oh, there he goes. What is it? It is a version 2.0, and that's all it's called, and it's dead. Bye-bye, version 2.0. Nice meeting you. Oh, that's slime. Don't want to deal with that. Oh, that's an exterminator. Do not want to deal with that either, and yet here we go. $216! Berserk Chrono is so valid. I wish I could equip him with the speed ring, make him a bit faster. Let him start doing some big boy damage. Get him in there. Get that fight a-going, sonny. Is that the version 2.0? Come up here. I think this loops back. Yeah, it's kind of just a waste of our time. I'm just trying to be thorough and fill out the mini-map a little bit. I'm not really using the mini-map. I just have good sense of direction because there's a bunch of these games. Oh! Alright, everyone. This must be the supercomputer. Good. It's still operational. If we want to search on temporal distortions, we might just find our gate. Got it. East of here. Past another ruins. Fun. There. Protodome. Give it to Luca. Who'd have thought this machine could tell us something like that? So what does this button do? 1999 AD. Visual record of the Day of Lavos. What was that? Lavos, is that what destroyed the world? And this really is our future? Nah, it can't be. I won't believe it. This can't be the way the world ends. Chrono. Hey, that's right. We can change it. Change history, just like Chrono did when he saved me. We have to. Right, Luca? Right, Chrono? Yeah, guess so. Unfortunately, we've got gates that will let us move through time. What do you say, Chrono? No. No. Come on, dummy, show me what you're made of. Hoorah! Alright, it's set. Let's do this. First things first, let's get back to our own time period and see if we can find any information about this Lavos. Next stop, Protodome. There's your big plot hook. Also, that theme kicking in, playing through the whole return trip of the dungeon, building up hype and excitement. Ooh yeah! That's a good shit. What's over here? Let me just walk past you. There we go. Oh shit, it just doubles back. No! Oh, the song keeps playing through the fight. Ah, you know how to build an atmosphere game, don't you? Build up that sense of excitement. Build that that feeling in your soul. The world was destroyed by a cataclysmic event, the Day of Lavos. Well, there's gotta be a way to stop it. Let's go find out how. And that is the big plot hook of the game, trying to figure out, how to stop the end of the world. Pretty obvious. I mean, most RPGs are technically about that, for the most part. A lot of them, at least. But this game didn't start off like that. It took a while to get to this part of the setting. It doesn't just start off saying, "Ah, yes, today is my 18th birthday. Time to go out and kill God." No, that's not how this game starts. Time to go out and have some fun at the fair. Oops, a gate opened. Oops, my friend's dead. Oops, we're in the past. Not in that order. Oops, we're in the future after having been arrested and put on trial for a crime I did not commit and nearly executed in front of a fucking millions. That didn't happen, I'm just getting too excited. And now we're in the destroyed super future. Also, 1999 is the end of the world, so yeah, that's a little bit topical now, isn't it? I don't think it happened like that, but I mean, props for at least taking artistic liberties. You're back. And what did you discover? This is our future. Hmm? Who cares? Where's the food? This is the only thing left. Seed. Don't know how long that animatronic will hold out. That seed might be your only hope. Anyway, just stay alive. Don't give up. We won't either. You're a strange bunch. You're different from us. Somehow. You mean because we haven't lost hope? There's a word I haven't heard in some time. There's a comforting ring to it, though. I don't know what kind of seed this is, but I'll do my best to grow it. What's that? This may just be the thing we needed. Go off to Protodome, then. You'll need to pass through Site 32. Take this with you. It's the key to a jet bike parked at Site 32 ruins. I used to ride it when I was young. Hopefully, it still works. They've got even more powerful robots in that dome. They've overrun the place. Take care, and don't give up hope. That's nice. There you go. Oh, that's the wrong button. That is the... there we go button. Beyond the ruins, and we're still beyond the ruins. So, well, we need to go up here and do this whole jet bike thing. There's also this, the abandoned sewers, which is an optional side dungeon that if we do now, you know, it's nice. We get loot that's actually, like, at our level and is nice. Or we could come back way later and do it later, and then why would we wait? Even though this doesn't progress the plot, it's a side dungeon, it's not too long. Eek, outside is about to Crawley. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah. No more big fun time voice acting. This is not an important area. It's a bit of a jokey area, and you know I'm probably gonna turn off Berserk so I can see my new text properly, but anyway, here is a lure which confuses an enemy. Here's the Don Drago, or it's a here's Hypnowave too, by the way. That is a Zora from the original Legend of Zelda. That's what that is. That's what they used to look like. Y'all remember those days? Now all you fish fuckers are having a massive hard-on 24/7. This is the olden days. You think you're fucking moist? You don't know moist! Owie. Luckily, he can psychically project his sword slash at range to still be able to do damage. Also, yeah, we haven't actually seen Wind Slash yet. Shit! Yeah, they do actually have an uncanny resemblance to, classic Legend of Zelda. Like, Zelda 1, Link to the Past, that era, Zoras. are a fish. Why are you using lightning powers? Alright, as much as I love it, at least for right now, because it actually still is pretty good. What else have we got? Guardian Bangle and Ribbon. Actually, I'm gonna give you the headband. Let's make you faster. Why would you want anything other than speed? And I mean, accuracy's nice and all, which actually seems to be another damage-upping stat, if that's something to go by. Which, no, actually, if I remember correctly, accuracy is what scales Luca and Marl's damage, because they have a ranged weapon. To do damage with it, you need good accuracy, so this is actually lowering her damage. But she's more of a healer, and I'd rather her be faster, I'm gonna be frank. Even if it's still technically a net stat down. Let's see what stats we got. Firewall. Oh, I can't learn any more techs. You can see there's no new tech to be learned. No new techs and no new techs. Alright, we're done. That's it. For now. Supposedly. Oh, now I forget. I remember this. Okay, maybe we... There's a witch here. I swear, I saw it. I swear. Ribbit. What, they got up and walked away? Don't you lie to me. There's nothing here at all. But it's true. Something's coming. Scram. Oh, there they go. Hey, what's going on, frogs? This is a tad on the spooky side. Got a bad feeling about this. Yeah. We're in the sewers. Why are we even here? Answer, because I want to. I'm not gonna, oh, fuck that. That seems super trapped. I'm gonna leave also, because that seems like the way to progress. Also, I can't even walk down there. So I guess this is the way to go. There's a diary here. The final entry reads as follows. You're just gonna skip over all the others? I'm through. I can't take any more of this. The fishmen attack if I make even the slightest noise. If I knew things are gonna be like this, I'd have taken the guillotine any day of the week. I could go out with a good loud scream. See how the soggy freaks like it. What do you mean I ditched the frog? What are you talking about? But the frog what's going on? What do you mean frog? Oh, lag. Oh shit, were you here for the original Chrono Trigger? Dude, you've missed like an hour plus of content. Like, multiple, in fact, of this stream and last stream, if you're still talking about frog. Go watch the VOD, and this VOD. They're all good. This game is so fantastic. More people need to see this. Also, hi. We figured out the main plot of the game. Like, the main plot of the game. Because before it was incidentals of go to fair, save friend, stop friend's ancestor from being murdered, go back to future, do not be guillotined. But a second one? Well, this is the second one. If you're still talking about Frog, you missed the second half of the first stream, and you've missed the first hour of this stream. So the plot thus far was go to fair, what was it? It was go to fair, have fun, save friend, 'cause time, saves friend's ancestor from being murdered, get friend back, go back to present, friend was assumed kidnapped, get guilty verdict, stream ends, this stream begins, nearly get executed, fight a dragon, bust out, take a time gate to escape, wind up in the fucking apocalypse, and then figure out that we're actually in the far, far distant future where all hope and humanity, for the most part, has died, and that there was a cataclysmic event known as the Day of Lavos in 1999, which is 999 years after the game takes place, that killed all life on the planet. And we're being like, we have time travel powers? We should probably stop that. And this has been when the game has started to get actually atmospheric. It's been a pretty good time. Oh, wait, do you actually know this game? God damn it, I was explaining it like you didn't know. Over here, final entry, they're saying don't make noise. And so, of course, I'm immediately gonna interact with the cat. It went well. Horror world, because I'm dying. Oh, there you go. I guess I can actually show off Wind Slash for once after I inevitably firewall these people. There we go, nice and topped off. I've been actually running with Berserk Chrono for a while. Here, I can show off Wind Slash, then I can re-go Berserk mode again, because it's way more fun. Wind Slash, it's simple line ability, enemies in the line take damage. There you go, simple. And thus we venture back into Berserk mode. Oh, there he goes. I've never actually played this game with Berserk strats, as I typically don't. Nice. Hole in one, baby. I never play most of my RPGs with Berserk strats, but yeah, no, it's working pretty damn well thus far. Because we're so early on in the game, most enemies aren't much more strategically beyond the mash the basic attack button. So the fact that I can frame one basic attack every enemy as well as do more damage as well as take less damage is a pretty goddamn good thing to me. Even if I can't control him. I'm not going to be doing much else with him anyway. It's mainly just because it's also early game. Chrono Trigger is one of those games that scales really hard with, like, big special abilities. Your tech starts doing the vast majority of your damage late game. But at this point of the game, it is the mash face into basic attack button and roll over every enemy. Easy. I've already fucked up the secret, too. I'm already level 10, and I haven't even started the next dungeon. Which is a little unfortunate, but yeah. I told everyone that there is actually a thing a lot of people don't know, is that if you can actually get to a certain part of the game while still having your party be under level 10, you can find a neat little secret. But it is super rare because cheese. Hey! What do you mean you're making noise? It's cheese! Yeah, if you can actually get to a certain part of the game that I have not talked about yet, because spoilers, there is a secret you can do. But it is very, very difficult to get that far into the game with such a comedically low level, because while the game is totally doable, you need to know how to avoid most of the enemies and what you can and cannot do to min-max the minimum amount of XP you could logistically have at that point in the game. And if you don't, and sometimes even if you do, you'll need to start intentionally killing off certain members of your party just because they don't gain XP while dead. It's not too much further though. It's coming up, but I'm not gonna say specifically. Ooh, save point. And that is the coolest part of this sequence. Anything in this area that makes noise summons the sea boys. The twinkle of the save point makes an in-universe sound and summons the sea boys. That is so fucking creative. Oh, is he dead? Son of a bitch, it was exact damage. They only hit Chrono for like 7 turns in a row. Well, Chrono doesn't get any XP. It's a very minor secret, though. Like, it's something that's totally, like, it doesn't matter too much. It is something that I technically have missed, though, so I was letting people know, but it's really, really minor. It is just not all that important at the end of the day. It's neat to know, but it's not mandatory to know, you dig? Oh, we're over here now. Nice. But I gotta get over there. Oh, I can go here. Oh, that's not right. Yeah, it's a sneaky secret. Looks like they have to press the switch and bridge will extend across. So switch it on already. Yeah, but I can't reach it. And you call yourself a frog? Someone's coming. Let's scram. What is the point of these cutscenes? What narrative purpose do they serve? And don't you tell me this is a fucking side quest area. It's not important. Also, I got a rage band. What is a rage band? A 50% counterattack rate. Now that is huge. I completely forgot about counterattacks in this game. Yes. As much as I love Berserk, I'd rather have... This is also technically a damage up, because this lets him counterattack. And I can still control him. So I'm still gaining, not as much, but more damage, but also being able to retain control of Chrono. Pretty important thing. There's one at their street over there, almost here. Marching through the sewers like they own the place, eh? Must have a death wish. We'll teach them a little respect. Let's come through here, we'll chop their chopped liver, pulverize. They won't even know when to call it, what to call them when we're done. Huh? I'll mash you into goo. It's not cool. Oh my god, it brought me to 1 HP. This is actually the first tutorial we're getting of attacks that do that fun property. There are a bunch of attacks in this game that just set your HP to 1. Way more than you'd think. And that's why it's so important to have your menuing on point, because you kind of need to heal that person. Just not too much, because you know that he has an attack that puts you to 1 HP. I would assume that's what the "I'll mash you into goo" prompt means, like he's about to do it, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll mash you into goo. Oh, I killed him. Well. He gets the big dramatic death? Really? We're giving Crawley our big dramatic death? This dude isn't even a named opponent in the main story. He didn't matter. Fun fact, none of this mattered. It was free loot. Oh, now we get a fight. Oh, fantastic. Hey, he countered! There you go! And it's just full basic attack damage. Just full hog and extra basic attacks worth of damage. And just like what happens with when I entered the Guardian fight with the Berserker ring on, as funny as that one was, you do need to be careful about countering an enemy that also has a counter attack, which is, again, that happened right there. Chrono just countered. So, you can see I'm already getting a lot of value out of this counterattack rate, even though it's only a 50-50 chance. It's still a lot of value. I've gotten 3 counterattacks. That's 3 basic attacks already on board. And so even though he's doing less damage with each auto, because he's not berserked, he's gotten 3 extra auto attacks in this fight. It's a coin flip each time he gets hit, but it pays off enough to be worth it. I'd rather have a counterattack than just a flat damage up. And or Berserk. Berserk also makes you take less damage too, which is also good, but I mean, Thunderblade, big fucking sword. Alright, cool. They got Tutundo Blade! Oh, that's right. So, they said the sewers were the way to get to the other continent. And, well, here we are. It's an underground passageway to either Death's Peak or the Keeper's Dome. But as they said, Death Peak was apparently the source and where it all began. The corruption, at least. Let's check it out. Give me that, give me that. I got it. But if you couldn't tell, the whole gimmick is that there's 2 strong winds and you can't climb it right now. So that is apparently the source, or at least where it all began. The destruction and Ragnarok we're facing right now. But we cannot climb it. It is too powerful. We got a strength capsule though, so let me just pass that over to our boy. Apparently I had 2 of them and didn't notice. Speed capsules are the best though, because they just make you move faster. Strange construct. The wise one. Cannot wait to see what program code you will install in me next. Oh, now that's the sort of appreciation makes all my work worthwhile. How's the current one? Seems a little bit better than before, anyhow. Charla. Oh, I've missed you so. No. You mustn't go to Death Peak. Would make it very far anyway. Has to be the right time, and it has to be them, or the way it's shut. Yes. Ah, yes. Say, have you seen my masterpieces? The Ocean Palace and the Blackbird? I designed and built them both, you know. Fine works, wouldn't you say? Okay. Yeah, alright, I guess. Yeah. No, Dad, no, he's just... Alright. Well, bye, I guess. I can't... Nope. Nothing? Okay. Well, for the uninformed, try to remember what has been said here and who these people are, and we'll move along. And we're out already. Make it real fast to get in and out. That's nice of them, isn't it? Site 32. Mid potion. Okay. Oh! Of course. I love the bait and switch. Hold it right there. Oh, bro! Thanks for the intro, boys. Bro, you lowlives can call me Johnny. I'm the leader of this pack. Now listen up, the ruined highway up ahead's the only road you got. I want to reach the other side. Gonna have to race and race and race against me. That is race. I choose that jetpack because that's the kind of guy I am. Don't sweat it, and don't you dare chicken out, babe. So, just shiny Astros know how to ride? Yeah. Alright, bye. I did not want to consent to this! Surprise, we're racing. Mode 7. You notice how you only gain points if you're ahead of him and you lose points? Because it's in the top left. Top left is both the distance to the finish line and the amount of points you have. You gain points when you're ahead of him and you lose points when you're behind him. Did he win? Oh no, I won, okay. So you gain points when you're ahead of him and you lose points if you're behind him. There is actually a reward for staying ahead of him the entire time. But the only way to do that is to bump into him when you're ahead of him to bump you forward. Every single time without fail. It is so fucking difficult to do that. And all you get is one strength capsule. And that was the whole thing. It was just a minigame. But you can actually walk hilariously enough. You fight a bunch of dudes, you don't need to walk. But there is... Okay. So this is why they said to use the jet bike, because walking is super dangerous. I can see why. Yeah, I can definitely see why. Oh my god, they stepped out of range. Are you serious? But yeah, you can walk and I will show it off, but you're supposed to use the bike. That's actually what I was trying to do. I was trying to use the bike. Be like, hey, I was trying to walk before using the bike, and then I was gonna like walk back and show off the minigame, but apparently no, we're riding high and riding fast, boys. Yeah, it's only 3 incredibly dangerous mutants. It's fine. One down. I've been wind slashing the other 2. It's fine. And they stepped out of range again. This son of a bitch. As you can see, Chrono is the only reason why we're here right now. Chrono does way more damage than every other party member. And that's actually not like a consistent theme, it's just that both Marl and Luca are both like more mage characters. Like Marl's more of a healer and Luca's more of a mage, but we're early on and spells and abilities don't even do that much damage, like extra. So just spamming basic attack is typically just a better idea anyway. So Luca and Marl kinda suck this early on. I mean, okay, Luca can do Fire Whirl, alright, more Chrono damage, and Marl can do Aura Whirl, and that's a team-wide heal, but both of those also sap Chrono's MP, and it's quite annoying. I wanted a treasure chest! Oh, we're doing this now? Oh, there's so many. Great. Actually, can I just get all of them? We step together. Yes! Yeah! Got him! Also, you notice because I can't learn any new techs, I'm not actually getting any more TP. But anyway, that's actually what you want to come here for. I got the race recorder, which is a key item that all it does is let you see how fast and how well you've done in the race. It is, unless you really like the racing minigame that I just did and will never do again for the rest of the playthrough, there's no reason to get that. Yeah, this is the year 2021. Derelict Factory, and where we need to go. The Proto Dome. Oh, someone's knocking. Give me a second. Alrighty. Turn on the audio. It's very tedious to do that with this new mic. But here we go. Now, I don't want to fight him, sir! Hello! Did not want to do that. This game is so demanding and needy sometimes, you know? It's amazing that their technology is being counteracted by, at the time, medieval level technology. I'm using a crossbow, a sword, and a basic gun to shoot out giant bipedal robots. Not bipedal, quadruped, there you go. Like quadrupedal robots. Counterattack. Didn't even do that much damage. That's just how it does sometimes. There's another counterattack. That's two. Pretty much killed that one exclusively through counterattacks. Endertron. And hey, that whole thing of Chrono being out of MP, yeah, not anymore. But you're still just as hungry as before. What's this thing? Getting the first one of these. Bad shape, but it looks like a humanoid robot. Oh, incredible! I think I can fix it. What? Fix it? What if it attacks us like the others? I'll make sure it won't. Robots don't attack of their own free will, you know. They only do it because humans make them that way. Luca, really feel for them, don't you? I'd better get to work. Door won't budge. Alright, that should do it. Gonna give it some juice. Oh, and then the song kicks in. Ooh, yeah. Good morning! Good morning, mistress. What is your command? Not your mistress, I'm Morrow. This is Chrono, and that's Luca, the one who fixed you. Understood. Madam Luca restored my circuits. Just Luca will do. Manner of address could potentially cause offense. I am incapable of offensive speech. Well, some of us don't like when people are so formal all the time. Isn't that right, Morrow? Understood, Luca. Alright, so what's your name? Name? Perhaps you're referring to my serial number. My serial number is R-66Y. Cool? Cool? What are you talking about? That ain't gonna work. Come on, Chrono, let's give him a better name. Robo! Also, again, continuing with the joke of before where I did one playthrough where I named Marl Nadia because, haha, I named Robo R-66Y because you just can. Oh, that's wrong. There's the go button. Robo. Yes! Robo, that's perfect! Your new name is Robo, okay? My name is Robo. Data storage complete. Hey, Robo, there's something I was hoping you could... What happened here? This dome contained many humans and others like me. Oh, dear. This is kind of hard to say, but I think something awful happened while you were out. I don't think anyone else is left. I see. What about yourselves? You came through a gate, a time warp from year 1000. We learned of this gate here when we went to Erisdome. And we found here when you came looking for the gate. But the door to the inner chamber is sealed shut, so it looks like we're out of luck. The dome's power has been shut off completely. The factory to the north contains an emergency power generator for this dome. I can bypass security and activate it. Shall we go there? You'd do that for us? You repaired me. Now it is my turn to be of assistance. However, the generator will produce power for only a short time. Someone must remain here to open the door as soon as the power is restored to the dome. Marl or I can stay. Who will stay behind, Lag? What's the game plan, baby? Who will be in our active party? Marl or Luca, at least for the time being. So, who are we kicking out? I should phrase better, rather than who will be in the team. Come on, Lag. You can do it. I believe in you. Make a decision for the party. Of course you picked the shitty one. Luca does nothing this early on. Okay, be careful. We just lost our healer. They got Robo now, though. And he can learn his own techs. And he learns Cure Beam, which is also a heal, but it costs 1 more MP. And then he learns Laser Spin, which is... I already remember what that icon is. That is dark damage or shadow damage. Ooh. And Derelict Factory. And we will have to probably call it there. It's a little early, but I do need to actually run to the store as I'm still technically not done with my work day today. The Derelict Factory. And so your decision will see how well or how badly it went off next time, which is next week, or unless I finish Paper Mario Master Quest way faster than even possible. Anyway, I hope you all have enjoyed. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And peace.